So I am standing in acres and acres of holly. I am here with Stuart of Olson Farms. And first of all, I have to say, how many varieties are there? I only see two that look different, but...
Well, we have two varieties here. We have the green holly and then with our variegated. And this variegated this year is lighter because it kind of goes on an annual cycle.
Okay, well, I wondered because I didn't see a lot of berries on this.
Yeah, now our other orchards have a big crop of variegated, but this is light on this variety.
And you were also going to show me where the buds are for next year. Is that what they are?
Yeah, you can see right in here.
Oh, wow. I see them.
See the little tiny buds?
Yeah.
And those will be coming on it in May of next year.
And then next year, this will have a lot of berries.
This will have a lot of berries on it, yes.
However, not a problem over here.
Not
Look
a
at
problem
these
in this
berries.
green. This baby is loaded up, yeah. And it's this is what we love to see. This is what holly's all about when you see those bright red berries and that dark green foliage.
And
shiny
starting
and
about this time of year, Stuart, is when you actually do
we
start
start
pruning.
1st of November, yeah.
And how do you go about it? Is it a specific thing?
Well, basically, I just wear some rubber gloves,
Uh-huh.
and I have my clippers. And what I'll do is come back here and cut this stuff in here, like this.
Uh-huh.
And holly loves to be cut, so don't worry about, you can come in here and cut this stuff. And
well, it looks like you're doing a specific thing, but it's not all that specific, is it?
No. And see how those beautiful sprigs are like that of
Yeah.
holly? I mean, that's Christmas right there.
That is, you're right,
Yep.
you're right. And then I noticed, though, that right behind us here is this massive one that has nothing on it but leaves.
That's the male tree, and that's the one that pollinizes, and that's what gives us the berry crop in May. They start
for
pollinizing.
both the variegated and under.
And both varieties, yep.
And then as a homeowner, you really believe that to make these work, you have to prune them. That's
You
the
got to
key.
prune your holly, and that way you keep the disease problems down. Some years you'll see where there's a lot of leaf drop and that kind of stuff. And what that is, that's called leaf phytophthora. But if you can cut them back and give that airflow, that's what's so important.
So it's actually good for the plant,
It's
not only for
actually
the
good to cut
production,
it.
but just to keep it healthy.
Yep.
Well, now that you've showed us about those and showed us how you guys actually do the cutting for them, I'm going to take a trip over and talk to Monique about what you can do with this beautiful holly. Thanks a lot, Stuart.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, well, now we've heard about how you grow holly and how you cut it and all that stuff. Now we're going to talk about what you can do with holly. I am here with Monique, and Monique, this is really beautiful. It looks like a lot of effort and time went in it, but this is pretty simple to do in your own home, isn't it?
It is. I just take holly out of our yard and combine some crafts from the craft store.
And that's what I really like, because a lot of this, several people probably have homes that have, different types of conifers and holly in them. This is a great idea, just to go out to your yard, clip some stuff and bring it in.
Yeah, you can use any kind of greens to add with your holly, and you can use, fake flowers if you want, or real flowers, doesn't matter.
So then what else do you do? Over here there's a couple of examples. Tell me what, like this, it looks simplistically beautiful again.
This is just a basket I'm going to use for holiday parties or around the Christmas tree in the house. I put some holly in there, some pine cones, and that's it.
And that's all you did with
Yeah.
it. Now, if you're actually going to create something that like this looks much more florist-esque
Right.
to me. So I also notice it's in a vase, which I'm assuming has water in it.
Correct.
Tell me about how long, because in my mind, Hollywood's, that'll last forever, but it also is a cut live plant. So.
Correct. You have to treat it like a cut flower. So
Okay.
if you want it to last in a house, you're going to need to put it in water, and it'll last about 2 weeks or so, however long a normal cut flower would last. If you have it outside in a swag or something, that's going to last a lot longer as long as it's cold.
So if you're just going to use it for things like we've already looked at in those other two examples, that you might want to wait until like maybe a couple of weeks before Christmas
Yes.
to do that.
Yeah.
And then I noticed that there is a great swag back here, and you're
Yes.
going to show us kind of how to make that, aren't you?
Yeah, so this is just some of our holly. We have variegated holly in here and regular holly. And we just put these together and tie a little bow on there, and you can put it on your front door.
And it really is that simple, because if you flip it over, you can see it's just a handful of greens.
Yep. Any kind of greens you want.
And then you put a little wire around it and a bow, and
Yep.
it's ready to hang up.
Yep.
Now, Monique, this is really easy to build. Show us how to do it real quickly.
Well, I just take any kind of greens you want.
Uh-huh.
I have some cedar and some pine, and you just take them, layer them on top of each other, put your holly in there. I like to have both colors of holly.
Yeah.
And make sure you have lots of berries in there. Like that. You can add some little pine cones if you want. You can add ribbon, whatever you'd like to match your house and
And
your
so,
decor.
where can people get this?
You can get this at any local grocery store, flower shop. You can't really come to the farm and get it. We're a wholesaler.
Okay.
But you can check out our website and
And then just gather this up, take it home, make it yourself, and you've
Yep,
done something you
it's that
put
easy.
on your front door. Well, you know, this is a really fun story. I love talking about holly because it's a beautiful holiday plant. But then we want you to go to gardentime.tv. We'll click you over to Olson Farm website because next spring we're going to come back out here and do an amazing story on peaches, which they also grow. Monique, thank you so much.
thank you.